I've never
Show off.
I've never done this on the show.
Honestly, man, I still can't get over this thing. It's so freaking good.
Block Kitchen episode.
New kids on the block.
New kids on the block. Nice. The menu is Asian fusion.
Yeah.
And we're gonna go through some cocktails with Ryan today. How have you set up the cocktail menu to kind of pair or help aid the kitchen menu here?
Good question. So when I saw the menu, I noticed that as well as us being a very worldwide theme, everything's kind of from all over the place, there's that little Japanese or Asian influence here and there. And that's something that, you know, comes easily to me. I've worked in a lot of places around the world, but Korea and Hong Kong notably. So it was easy for me to put a menu together that kind of incorporated a little twist of that on things that I know people in Victoria are going to really love.
Do you have a favorite cocktail?
Well, we're probably going to make one of the TEREUS sours, and that one's...
That's the coolest sounding
It's
one.
pretty cool. That's Japanese for truffle. It has a little bit of a relatively local truffle vodka. We infuse the bourbon with dried mushrooms, so it's got that kind of umami flavor. We double down on that with some Japanese umami bitters. It's got lemon, and it's got a bit of genmaicha syrup, which is roasted rice tea.
Roasted rogue.
Really light the palate up.
Yeah.
Absolutely, that's the plan.
Ryan's gonna take us through. We're gonna taste a bunch of stuff, and
He might even let us make some.
He might even let us make some. He's gonna teach us what's the difference between shaking, stirring, this, that, the other. It's gonna be awesome.
Cool.
We're gonna learn some stuff.
Two Dudes Foods episode, this one!
So this one, we're using the mushroom-infused Wild Turkey 101. We use a 101, which means it's bottled in bond. And then the fun stuff, this is why we call it TEREUS, because we've got truffle vodka. So it's a ½ ounce, so that's the middle line there.
Ounce half mushroom bourbon,
Yeah.
½ ounce truffle vodka, full ounce lemon?
Correct.
Lemon.
You're getting there. You're going to remember this, aren't you?
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
up next. Okay, so this is house-made genmaicha syrup, so you might want to sniff this one. Roasted rice tea. So it's a tea that's got little bits of roasted rice in there. So the tea's kind of astringent and like a long-lasting finish, but the roasted rice flavor is really, it goes well with the truffle and the mushroom and stuff, right?
Yeah, it's
so
a
we'll
little
do a little gentle
toasty.
½ ounce of this when it's ready. There you go.
A gentle ½ ounce,
Yeah,
I like
so
that.
I usually just squeeze from the hand, but if you want to measure out a full ounce, you can.
Oh, I can do it.
I just like a long squeeze.
A nice long squeeze.
Nice
Don't worry
long
about it.
squeeze.
Oh, nice flare, Kev.
Hey-oh.
It's not as very.
I did not know what I was dealing with here. Hashtag mixologist, isn't it? And then
They don't call me Keith for nothing.
this is the Japanese bitters, umami bitters. You can see fish and mushrooms and all kinds of funky stuff on there. Because that's kind of what it tastes like. So it's doubling down on that truffly, umami, mushroomy flavor.
So I put mine in the big one. Is that stupid?
Not a problem at all, because if you're going to build 2 or 3, then you've got more room, haven't you? There you go. Hold on to it tight, because when there is something that's alive in here, like the cultures that are inside egg whites, or if you have cream or egg and you're shaking, it wants to blow up. All it wants to do is roast open all over you and make you look a fool. So yeah, you got to make sure it's hard, or sealed hard.
I usually do that myself.
And then, yeah, we'll give it a good hard shake. You ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Do it.
Make sure you smile for the camera.
Smile for the camera.
You know your cracking technique. Who am I talking to here?
Yeah.
Can you do mine for me?
Just my
It's
second.
difficult. So what we're going to do with this, we're going to put a nice healthy scoop of ice in there, and we're going to shake it as hard as we can and as quick as we can, but not for long.
Okay.
Because we don't want to. Yeah. We don't
Hard as you can, quick as you can, but not for long. You heard it first here, folks. That's Ryan's strategy, not only with cocktails, but also with...
My girlfriend. And stop, because that's enough. So you can lift this as high as you want, but you're going to want this to be as close to there as possible. So I usually start close, and then lift.
Nice.
Gorgeous.
Beautiful. Gorgeous.
You can see we're on a bit of an angle here.
Keith's turn. Look at that.
Keith Rooney.
Keith Rooney. Keith, yours is shorted a bit. I don't know what you did.
What? Is the dried mushrooms that we put into the bourbon. Then we dehydrate them, and then we pestle and mortar and turn them into dust. So we can do a
Mushroom
light dusting. A
powder.
little bit of mushroom powder on the top, yeah. So we'll just do a light, friendly dusting of the mushroom powder.
Gorgeous,
A little drink
man.
here.
That's such a great idea.
Oh, thank you.
And that's why you come to Block Kitchen, to experience things you never experienced.
Instead of going crazy, we'll just do one little line through it and turn them into hearts. My hands are shaking because I don't like to go on camera too often.
No worries,
Ready, try
man.
again.
You got it. You got it.
A couple little hearts.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
Kev, come on. That's freaking pathetic.
Come
my God,
on,
buddy.
I'm doing the best I can with what I got.
Yeah.
You did hearts?
Yeah, just do a little gentle swipe through them.
Yeah. There you go.
One
Don't
big long
miss.
line.
Don't miss. Okay, that was okay.
Mine's not
It's
perfect either.
terrible.
Yeah.
WUFO sour from Block Kitchen. Really beautiful. Lots of umami happening here, which I definitely knew what that word meant. And I'll give it a go. Oh, damn right.
I want to try it.
That is so, listen, so perfectly balanced. I was so,
Probably because I made this one.
I was wondering, I was really like wondering how the mushroom and the truffle was gonna come through, and it's so soft and subtle at the end of the palate. It's fantastic. For me, it's a full dude plus a 0.75 of a dude. So if we're talking about Ryan's height, it would be a regular sized Ryan.
Yeah.
The cocktail these guys just made, I'm gonna do it from memory because you know this about me. I'm a genius. First things first, tins.
Tins. It's a great start.
Bourbon, 1.5 ounces.
Nice start.
Come on. Come on.
It's a heavy. I'd rather it be
Little heavy on the pour.
And this beautiful black truffle vodka, I remember. And it was an easy 1/2 ounce. Oh shit. Definitely there's citrus in here. That looks good to me, why not? We have the egg white, which I remember. I'm doing pretty good. Don't forget to tell my girlfriend a nice long zip. That looks good there. Bitters go into this, and it was this guy. 4 drops. I remember. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful.
Yeah.
And we did do the Angosturas in this one, I remember.
Yeah.
I think they're...
Oh, it's just there. Sorry.
Yeah.
Keith cheated, thank you.
If you're not cheating, you're not winning.
2's good. Yeah.
2's good.
Just one ingredient you were missing.
Yeah, there's something sweet has to go here. Oh, the syrup, the gin matcha syrup. See you guys.
Takes a second pour, don't panic.
Okay, takes a second. Oh, there we go. I should have never been fired from that bartending job, I'm telling you.
Oh, maybe you should.
Top notch.
Oh,
Oh wow.
ladies and
I am out of
gentlemen.
the job.
Come on.
Somebody's showing
Come
off.
on. Go off, Kenny. Go off.
Hey, it's lively. It's a good sign. What a drop spilled.
Boom, boom. A lot of ice. A little bit more of that ice. I remember. It emulsifies. Was that, did I do it right?
He shoots, he nails it.
Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant.
Nice. A little bit of this. A little bit of that.
Flair is coming out.
Come on.
Go,
Double
go,
strain.
Go, go, go. Go on the height as well.
Double strain.
You must have had a really good teacher.
Come on. The little mushroom flare.
Little mushroom guy.
I actually can't believe I remember this whole mess. Remember this whole recipe.
And this is 7 hours later. This is the 5th one he's made now.
And then we go
No
like
pressure.
this.
It's getting really artsy with it.
Come
oh
on.
my gosh.
Come
Look
on.
at that. Look at
The
that.
young man.
Okay, well,
Damn.
Ryan just kind of.
I'm sure my first try didn't even look that good.
Yeah. Cheers, Ryan. Thanks so
So.
much
All
for
right.
hosting
My
us.
pleasure.
So lovely.
everybody.
Block Kitchen. Check it out.
I don't know, this one's the best one I've tried so far.
Yeah. Well,
It's the only one I tried.
It's a balanced bourbon sour. You're gonna have your, like we said, you guys remember, there's 4 main things for a bourbon sour. You gotta have some bourbon,
I do remember.
preferably higher proof.
Yep.
Lemon, sugar of some sort, and egg. And that's it. So this is just that, but with more fun stuff on it.
How many out of 2 dudes? How many dudes do you give this one?
Well, it's at least a full dude.
One
maybe,
full dude.
Maybe a dude and a half.
Kev?
You know, I'm a sucker for a sour.
Yeah.
Anything with a little egg white on top, I pretend I love it.
Yeah.
Even if I don't. My hands are tied, I gotta give it a 1.8, dudes.
1.8 dudes.
I love it.
You'll notice that it's not just one continuous flat flavor.
Yeah.
You'll have something at first, like you'll smell it and go, okay, yeah, there's mushroom in it, okay, cool.
Yeah.
And you taste it and you're like, oh wow, this is citrusy. And then the next thing, it's like, okay, there's some like complexion to it, it's thick.
Yeah.
And then the last tasting note is gonna be different.
Yeah.
There's 4 distinct kind of things that happen. You've got a really well-balanced, like well-made cocktail.
You could definitely have multiple of these. You know, obviously I'm gonna have 3, 4, 5, 6 of these as we
Excellent.
continue on, and then we'll try some other cocktails, and then you'll roll me out of here, no problem.
We've got a laundry chute in the back we send them out of. So,
Chip, 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 chip,
so
chip.
if you have somebody sitting on the front row here, yeah, it's like the first row at SeaWorld, right? It's an interactive experience. Sometimes you might get a little bit wet. So yeah, chip away at all of the corners and stuff. We have a flat side here, so we're trying to round out that flat side by hitting the edges of it a little bit.
Dude, I've never done this before.
You haven't? Do you
If
want to jump in
believe it. I
quickly?
would love to.
Okay.
Because you don't want
Charlie
to.
to wash his hands.
If you haven't already. come in behind my bar with dirty hands. What do you like?
Yeah, I'm ready,
Don't
buddy.
drop it. Just
poke
try
yourself.
and yeah. If you drop it, just drop it in there. That's no problem.
Yours was cooler. Is this it? Am I doing it?
Absolutely, yeah. Just kind of round off those edges, get rid of the angles and stuff. You can see what you're doing,
baby
right?
Jesus, be careful.
Do your best. Hey! See how it gets pretty wet pretty quick?
I'm convinced I'm fucking gonna stab myself, man.
probably will.
How do you do? Yeah, do you just learn from like?
Absolutely. You stab yourself once, you try not to stab yourself again.
Yeah. Perfect ice ball, Chuck. Well done.
May I finish that off for you?
Yeah, please.
Thank you.
I'm so fucking-
Excellent.
I'm like,
Because as you can see, it's a little bit too big for the glass right now.
oh, okay, yeah. Dude, that's perfect. Holy crap.
getting there.
Wow. So are we stirring? Oh.
No need, you spin your cube.
Hello, thank you very much.
So
The old Fuji cocktail?
the old Fuji cocktail, and is the old Fuji cocktail? Is it stirred? Like, what are we?
Are you trying to ask why people stir drinks instead of shake drinks?
That's a great question.
That's a great question.
Can you
Excellent.
do you think you could explain that
Yeah, we
for
can
our
delve
viewers?
into that for sure.
Like,
Yeah, the difference is if you have anything with some citrus or some fruit juices, something that's going to have to get mixed in with the alcohol, and some bruising has to happen, then you're going to shake it because you want to bring out everything in there. You want to like rough it up a little bit. Whereas if you're doing a spirit-forward cocktail, it's not going to have any of that stuff. You're not going to have any citrus. You're not going to have
Right.
any of that needs a little bit more work. You're just going to stir it down because you're
Okay.
essentially just mixing these things
Yeah.
and cooling them down. So
Right.
you don't need to bruise it. You don't need to do any of that stuff. We can actually do it if you want. We can make the same cocktail, and we can shake one and we can stir one, and you guys can decide for yourselves if one of them's better than the other.
team on one.
One. Team.
One.
You get it.
Yeah.
Team.
Team.
Team. All right. So I'm going to reach across you firstly for the main event for this cocktail. So this is Jack Daniel's Bonded. Jack Daniel's recently released their Bonded. So Bonded is the same as the Wild Turkey 101 before. This is going to be at least 101 proof.
101 proof Jack Daniels.
50% alcohol. Yes, please.
How
Thank
much?
you, sir. 2 ounces, please.
Brimmer.
Look at
Look
that.
at that.
Gorgeous.
Look at that. Wow.
Oh, don't tell. Oh, the top up.
Oh!
That was for what I spilled.
That's illegal in BC to free pour.
We're doing a ½ ounce of this, which is Pacific Rim Distilling up in Ucluela on the island. They make an
Cool.
umeboshi liqueur. So that is Japanese sour plum in a liqueur. It's salt fermented and it's absolutely delicious.
Oh.
We're going to use a ½ ounce of that for you,
Very
sir.
cool. Thank you, King. It's coming in at 30%.
Yeah, it's not
This
messing
is
around.
a booze-forward cocktail.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Okay.
So this is Mount Fuji Bitters by Miss Betters. So this has 4 different separate ingredients in there. There's chrysanthemum, white peach, yuzu, and burdock. So that really a full vial. Yeah, throw that bad
Just
boy in
all
there.
of it?
All of it. Get it in there.
Whoa!
It's an old fashioned. Old fashioned is whiskey, it's sugar, and it's bitters. So we have all
Nice.
those 3 things in there now. So what I'm going to do, because I'm making a good old fashioned, is I'm going to stir this down
Yeah.
so that it doesn't get a load of oxygen in it and just become something that it's not. It wants
Yeah.
to stay what it is. So you're going to shake it and
'Cause
see
I'm making-
what happens there. Spoon
Oh, can you
technique.
shake and stir at the same time?
Yeah.
Let's get a shot of that.
Do you remember when you were a kid in like primary school? And they were like, can you shake your
tummy and
pat
rub
your
your
tummy and
head?
rub your head? Yeah, I forgot what I was doing then because I was talking too. I have to breathe sometimes as well. It's crazy.
I've never done
Show
this
off.
On the show. I've never done this on the show. I really wanted to get it in though when we had the chance. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Isn't that kind of like
So pop yours next to
orangey?
mine.
Look at that.
Do we see a difference?
Yeah, we do.
Yes, sir.
So what do you want me to?
Don't tell me which one it is.
Yes, sir. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
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 I only missed a little bit. Sorry.
Mmm, that's really good.
Okay.
Get that out of your mouth and go for the second one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Ready. Nom, 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 nom.
You.
The first one was shaken.
Hey! Nice.
The smoothness.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
booze comes through more on the stirred one, right? Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you're tasting.
Yeah.
You could tell that one of them
It
was
opens
more.
up more for sure. Really
Yeah.
didn't think I was gonna be able to tell the difference, but
Yeah.
I totally could. Look at that. You live and you learn.
You're a genius, man. I'm proud of you. Really, really cool take on an old fashioned. Obviously a classic. I think lots of people love it. One sip of that bonded Jack Daniels is a bit of a.
It'll make
bit
a
of
man out of you.
Bit of a
Or a lady.
bit of a kiss on the cheek and then a blush, I'd say. I'm giving this a real clean, full dude plus 2 dudes' legs.
You're really getting away from the whole number thing.
Don't at me. People have been adding me about the numbers and stuff like that. I don't want to hear it anymore. I invented it. This is my show. You don't like it, comment below and we'll try to fix it. Love you guys.
You know, he's shaving his own ice. How do you not
Yeah,
love this?
he's shaving his own ice. It's the only place that does that in Victoria.
I'll give it a whole dude and then a whole torso.
I've converted you.
I know, I don't love it.
You would just if you don't like to indulge in alcohol, they still have something for you here at Block. They've got an awesome Spagliato. Super tasty. Tell us about it a little bit.
Yeah, so as we all know, House of the Dragon brought about a resurgence of the Spagliato cocktail, or Spaiato as it's pronounced in the original Italian. So it's exactly the same as what a Spagliato or a Spaiato would taste like, but with no booze.
I'll be the judge of that.
Please, thank you, help me out.
Keith will be the judge.
Yeah, that's exactly what it tastes like.
It's great to have a fun, cool, tasty cocktail.
You get to be part of the
Mocktail.
gang.
Yeah.
I really wanted to push this, that we do have 3 really good non-alcoholic cocktails on the menu. This is just one of them.
Yeah.
The other 2 are really, they slap hard too. So
Come and taste them all. This is a speed cocktail round. So Ryan's gonna make the
Ube Colada.
ube colada as fast as he can, and Keith is going to try to follow along and keep up.
All right. 2 ounces of the butterfly pea flower infused Havana rum. That's why it's purple. And it's going to be 1 ounce of coconut cream, half an ounce of lime,
Come on, Kev.
half an ounce of pineapple,
That was
How'd you get the coconut out of there?
half ounce of orgeat.
What the heck?
Yum, 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 yum,
Say
yum.
1 ounce of this?
Do you not remember? No. It's half. Half an ounce of the ube syrup. Okay. Lovely. Give you a little straw taste to make sure it tastes good. Happy with that?
Oh, straight in, no strain.
We're dumping.
Shut your butt.
Short it, dude.
I just need more ice. We're laughing.
Oh my god.
Then we're done. That's an ube colada.
Okay, hit me.
Yeah, it's great.
I did okay?
Yeah, it's great.
Yo!
Didn't get anything wrong.
You heard it.
Guys, this cocktail is freaking fantastic.
Holy! That's awesome.
Hey, well,
Thanks, King.
Congratulations.
So nice.
appreciate it. So we literally just threw the butterfly pea flowers in this for a day, and then it comes out this beautiful purple color, and then we get the color as well.
These guys are infusing bourbon with mushrooms. They're infusing rum with pea flowers to make it purple. You have to check it out. Follow YYJ Block on Instagram. Follow Ryan's Cocktails on Instagram. He's doing some dope stuff. And to be honest, like, I haven't been to a cooler, more innovative cocktail bar in Victoria. I don't know about you, Keith.
Honestly, man, I still can't get over this thing. It's so freaking good.
It's a wonderful cocktail. You guys got to check it out. 2 dudes out of 2 dudes. You heard it here. It's a full tall guy, Ryan.
That's worth the trip just by itself.
Yeah, the ube.
So yeah, you saw us smoking this one before. This one is called Double Happiness, which is, if people ask, we've got really cool explanations for the names, but if people don't ask, it's just a nice name.
Yeah.
But Double Happiness is one of the biggest selling cigarette brands in China.
Okay.
And it's just a nice little name, Double Happiness, even though it's cigarettes and it's not super happy. So yeah,
Cigarettes make me feel so good.
we infuse Lot 40 rye whiskey with Genmaicha roasted rice tea and top it with soda. It's a really nice, delicate highball. We don't mix it up too much, so it's nice and fizzy still. And yeah, you get all those delicious, like, smoky, roasted flavors with that tiny little sort of astringent tea finish at the end. Please and thank you.
Oh, right on the nose. It is quite smoky, which is very cool. But full of ice, full of soda. It'll be really, really tasty, I'm assuming. Is there something? Oh, the rice, the toasted rice really comes through. Do you want to taste?
No, I'm okay.
No, you'll be okay?
Wait.
Here, no, see, Ryan, sit.
changed my mind.
Too bad.
What?
Is it as crushable as these? We just
Nothing-
made those 30 seconds
Nothing
ago.
in
Yeah.
my head can be as crushable as those.
This
You
was
guys.
this is maybe the best cocktail I've ever had in
That
Victoria.
is
Yeah.
Straight up. You take me on a trip with every sip.
Hey!
I hate to say it.
And Ryan is not just a mixologist, a cocktail artist. He is also a travel agent because he takes you around the world with his flavors and his cocktails. I'm giving this a 1.78 dudes. And the name of this one, because I keep forgetting,
Double Happiness.
the Double Happiness
Cigarettes.
cigarette. It's the cigarette cocktail.
Don't smoke.
Here, Block, don't smoke.
Unless you want it.
Don't
0 calories.
smoke. All right, Ryan, the
Yes.
sake tini.
Sake
It's something
tini.
you guys do on draft here.
Yeah, we got 3 tap cocktails, the Block Negroni, the Block Manhattan, and the Sake Tini. We wanted to lean into those Asian flavors that are going to pair well with the food. It's super simple. It's a mix of sakes with gin, And then before we serve it in the glass, we just spray the glass with a little bit of dry vermouth. So you've got a little bit, you know, that journey's going to be there.
Yeah.
We twist the lemon on the top. That's going to be the first floral smell that you get. Super easy. If we're smashed, this is $10 on happy hour. It's 3 ounces of nothing but booze. It's a steal.
Delicious.
Sometimes it doesn't take 30 ingredients to make a good cocktail. If you use 3 in the right way, it's good.
This is
$10 happy hour. Unreal, right?
Slaps. If you're in Victoria, you're looking for a cool happy hour. The sake martini, the sake-tini, is going to be wonderful for you. $10 for 3 ounces of straight alcohol. Bang for your buck. It's fantastic. And
It's not kicking you in the balls though with the gin either.
It doesn't slap you in the face at all with the gin.
That sake really rounds it out.
It's a brilliant happy hour drink. Yeah. Keith, how many dudes?
I don't know. Honestly, that freaking the what was the purple one called?
The ube.
The ube colada was just maybe my favorite cocktail I've ever had. If I had that one first, I'd probably be giving it a 2. But since I had the ube colada, I'm gonna give it a 1.8. But it's definitely nothing to be trifled with.
Yeah, the sake-tini for me, honestly, I'm a big fan of the martini. I love the Vesper. I love a gin martini. It's 2 dudes out of 2 dudes for me. And I am considering the price. You got to come check it out here at YYJ. Block, follow, like, subscribe. Ryan's Cocktails, Block Kitchen and Bar. Do it. 2 Dudes Foods. Check it out. It's wonderful. Yeah.
I'm glad you guys could try all of these delicious drinks before we opened.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, my pleasure. Stick around, have some food.
And Ryan, you got to set up for service.
Yeah, I'm just going to hand you my bowls.
Thank you.
How do those look now?
Can we each take
Ryan's
one of those
balls
home?
look at these beautiful, clear crystal balls.
You might want to get checked out. I see some irregularities.
That's a good... I taste some irregularities.
You shouldn't be tasting them.